Hello, welcome to another. Right, not low enough. Can I get it lower? Right, I need to sit higher. But I'm going to be talking in a minute. Maybe that thing that always gets in the way. Maybe I should sit with this thing under me because it always goes away. One of you actually said, be careful, you're going to fall over and break a hip on it. Very good point. This is going to be too high now, isn't it? But at least... Oh, it's quite good, isn't it? Welcome to another vlog. I must try these glasses. Okay, this is the vlog that I'm doing before I know what I'm doing this week, if you see what I mean. I've just edited last Sunday's vlog, and you know I'm away part of the week, so I have to do everything early in order to get you a vlog ready. So welcome to another vlog. Right, it's all about green this week. Don't those look great? I am going to, last extravagance, we're going to talk about money in a minute and my spending. I know I won't be alone. I'm going to get prescription lenses put in there, but at least I won't be spending money on the frames if they can do it. Now, having edited, this is Saturday afternoon last week. I've just watched the women's finals, Wimbledon. I'm still getting over food poisoning. So I'm much better now. I'm nearly 100%, but everything exhausts me after 5 days. And I actually missed the whole of the first set. Jack was asleep. We'd been for a big walk. Jack was asleep. I was asleep. Ooh! It was lovely. And I've hardly got any makeup on today because I can't go out much. It's really windy, even though it's warm. I don't think we'll get another walk in because it's just blowing a hoolie. But at least it's sunny and warm. Oh, my skin. This camera is very kind. I'm going to get very close up. Look. Now, okay, I've had food poisoning and I've got no makeup on. I've got a tiny bit of blusher, but no BBCC foundation-y cream on. So I'm not looking my best, but I need a good facial, so I'm going to get one. But the problem is it too dry? Is it lack of hydration? Is it just age? But I'm looking much older to me. Okay, I am old, but what I haven't been doing is this LED mask every night. And my face machine every day. So I am taking collagen supplements, you know, the liquid stuff, but have a good look and let's see if we can improve this within a month. The other thing we're going to improve starting in September is to stop shopping. London, it's London. I become completely extravagant. Oh, or when I go away, stupid, I just go mad and buy things. So anyway, I promised I would show you what I bought in Foy in Cornwall and what I bought in London. You got a clue because Dahlia was in Russell and Bromley. Well, I hasten to add, I'm having trouble living on my monthlies, aren't we all? The pension fund, investment fund, blah, blah fund, I was living really well on it. It enabled me to do all the things I want to do apart from holidays, travel, you know, huge vet bills, extras. All of those come out of my savings, which are from working on and being paid for collaborations on Instagram, etc. I don't ever want to work because I need the money. And I'm still saying no to an awful lot of jobs that I can't be authentic about. So I thought you'd be pleased to know that. However, it does mean I really should be tightening the rein, and not because I'd rather travel than have 3 pairs of new shoes. Yes, you heard that right. 3 pairs of new shoes. Oh, I haven't got the third ones. I'll go and get them. But suffice to say that I think I'm going to try and do, and I think you'll enjoy the journey with me, only pre-loved or sales from now on. I can't say I will never buy new clothes or things again, but when you see what I got in Cornwall, you'll see where I'm coming from. So I think I'm not going to do New Year's resolutions. I hate New Year's resolutions. I will always shop when I go on holiday. It's like my hobby. But I think I have to be aware that I have way too many clothes. Do you? Anyway, before I go upstairs and get the bits that are missing, so that's why I've got my hair scraped back. I think it's just tidier. You saw the bag on last week's vlog. Look at this bag. And it was £15 and it's Italian and it's leather. Why wouldn't it? Would have been rude not to, wouldn't it? And I absolutely love it. Look at it. Gorgeous. Do I need it? I did need something yellow, but wait till you see what happened when I hit the shop. And this was also from the vintage place. Why did I buy it? Because I like t-shirts for pyjama bottoms. So I have pyjama bottoms that are bright turquoise that I actually go out in the morning and walk. Jack, you know, I don't always have proper pyjamas. You'll see some more in a minute. So I bought this because t-shirts are always useful, and it was very cheap because it came from the vintage shop. So let me just go upstairs, put a scarf on, and then I'll show you everything else I bought and all the things that will go with it then. Okay, here's something else I bought in Foy. Wasn't in a sale, it's not pre-loved, but that is going to be the rule from now on. And also, my lovely beautician told me about vintage. Well, I've seen it advertised, I know all about it, but more importantly, she's getting brands that she really likes, and she goes on their site and something will cost £150, and then she goes on Vinted and she can get the same thing pre-loved for £40. So I'm going to start really watching my money, budgeting and caring for the planet. I'm supposed to be all about vintage. Anyway, I fell in love with these because they were very reasonable. They were well under 100, and I do need nice pyjamas for when I'm staying in a nice place. Look at these bottoms. How cute are they? These are a size 10. I'm going to do something on sizing. But aren't they pretty? Isn't this fabric just gorgeous? Okay, I'm going to get dressed in the bargain of possibly the year. Da 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 da. Okay, now those of you who follow me on Instagram will have seen this. It got an awful lot of love. Top tip, always try things on if the colour suits you and you're not absolutely sure. The lady who ran the shop said, try it on, and I thought, oh, it's not really me, it's not very vintagey looking. Look at it. I absolutely love it. And it's so comfortable. I've got a petticoat underneath. I haven't got a proper bra on, apologies. But isn't this lovely? And guess how much? £45, because it was in the sale. So I think I'm allowed this, even though you know I don't need any more summer dresses. I don't have many with sleeves that are not vintage style. And this is lovely and floaty. Anyway, so I bought that in Foy, and stupidly in the same shop, I also bought this. Why? Well, because I like a small bag. I won't always be carrying this one around. And this was only 45 quid. And it has a different strap. So I think this could be my everyday bag when I just want to take glasses. I've got a lovely glasses case that takes several. Little bag with bits of makeup, eye spray, whatever I need for the day, sunblock. But that would go beautifully if I'm wearing blue. And look, it's all goldy. So I think that's good. I'll put where it's from below, because I think she's got far more. So is that it from Cornwall? I do hope. I'm quite embarrassed. I'm embarrassing myself. So, gorgeous dress and pretty good shopping expedition. I'm sure you'll agree. However, London was a different ball game. I went to Russell Bromley, as you know, and I didn't tell you any of this last week. I needed smart white trainers, smart, for the winter, autumn, spring, summer, when your feet can get cold. I got these. I'm not going to put them all on because it's so difficult to see, and sadly I haven't got time to keep moving the camera around to I need a slave. I need a slave to film me. Wish Jack could film me. So these are gorgeous and they're comfortable, and I needed them. However, I probably could have got them much cheaper on somewhere like Vinted. And then I bought these. Why did I buy these? I could have got jellies in this style. Jellies would have been very, very cute. You know what jellies are, beach shoes, but these are lovely and I have worn them already, and they look very pretty with this dress, if you can see. I'm not doing them up. Back a bit, back a bit. They're very cute. So I'll definitely wear those in the summer without the petticoat if I'm hot. Come cooler weather, can you believe these really expensive boots that you all love with those stripy, gorgeous crochet trousers? Still haven't worn them. It's been too hot. However, it's not too hot now. So I might wear them next weekend when I go to a bit of a, oh, that would be stupid, wouldn't it? First time on dancing for hours. No, I won't be wearing them. I'll be wearing them when I'm not walking miles to break them in. But those would be beautiful with this dress. Don't you know, don't you think? Also, you know how I love green and blue, so I would also team this very cheap dress with a very lovely handbag gifted to me by River Island, and these beautiful Irish shoes gifted to me by H&M when I did a collaboration for them. Oh, and for River Island. So what I'm trying to say, folks, is I have way too many clothes and it's got to stop. Look, this bag will be divine. Vegan, got it in Glasgow when I was with Jude on holiday. And this one I got in Jersey. Does that go? Not sure. But how many green bags, how many bags does a girl need? I seem to have gone from buying lots of clothes to becoming a handbag and shoe addict. It will stop, but I'm just showing you how I would zhuzh everything up. I would love these when I'm wearing the blue handbag. Lovely. And I will get these done with prescription lenses as soon as possible, because I just think they make any outfit look so different. And finally, bog standard sunglasses, my lovely vintage. That's what I'd probably wear on a day-to-day basis. But also, this little yellow bag looks really nice with it. So I would definitely go into town wearing these. But what I don't even go there. I am not buying yellow sandals to match it, unless I can get jellies, which are dirt cheap. I'm going to look for pre-loved. Would be good, wouldn't it, if I could get this colour? I must stop it. Why are we? I have a theory, folks, why we're so obsessed with shopping. And somebody beat me to it and actually wrote a thesis on it. So I'm not mad. I have this theory going back to our cave times when we lived in caves. Men went hunting. What did women do? Women gathered. They spent their lives gathering wood for the fire, gathering stones for decoration, shells, branches, whatever they did, they gathered a lot because they had to make do with nature. So I have this theory that we have to keep gathering because I don't know many men who love shopping as much as us. Right, I can't see. So that's me sharing, one more purchase, how extravagant I can be, but bearing in mind what I told you at the beginning, it's not coming out of my monthlies, it's coming out of my hard work. So you may well say, good on you, do what you like, but I'm feeling very guilty because of the planet and because times are very tough and because I can't keep going on like this. It's extravagant and unnecessary. How many, you know, when I go away, like when I was in Australia, I had plenty of clothes and I just had a suitcase. Yes, I bought a few things, but they were all very reasonable and there were no extravagances there, apart from that lovely blue jacket that I have got so much wear out of. So the mistakes I've made, like that green dress that you saw last week that I said I didn't like, that was expensive, I really don't like it. And this is the trouble with going to London and places like Marylebone. They don't suit my lifestyle or me, so it's going to stop. I do love Russell and Bromley shoes though, don't get me wrong. And these are the last, and again, I really needed black sandals. And I did get very funky, very high ones. And thankfully, Russell Bromley was very near my Premier Inn. So I wore them all around the bedroom, all around the hotel, the other ones that were much funkier, and my knee really hurt. These are great. These would be fine for dancing. So that's it, very bad. But that is over 3 weeks. So is it that bad? Yes, it is, it's appalling. I'd much rather spend the money on going to Edinburgh for a long weekend or something. Anyway, that's me being honest and worried about the state of my tired looking skin. I think it's got a lot to do with that food poisoning. So here's what I did during the rest of the week. I don't know how much I'll show you about the job that's for next week's vlog, but I'm sure I'll find something to show you. But basically all that I've got up to, starting with the wonderful amateur dramatics play called Confusions by the wonderful Alan Ayckbourn, which was the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. I literally cried with laughter. So here's a tiny bit from it and what I got up to for the rest of the week, and I'll see you at the end. Say hello, girls. We're seeing what are we seeing?
We're seeing this.
Alan Ayckbourn Confessions. Is it? No, Confusions. Confusions.
Well, that's it. It's Confusions, isn't it?
Definitely confused. I'm obviously confused.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a whole series of shorties. Look where I am, chaps. Lucy and Yak, and I'm actually wearing Lucy and Yak today.
My mum said that her dream, if she was rich, would be to have one of these.
Come on, you can do it. Oh my goodness. So, I'm with Jo and I'm going to have my lovely treatments and she'll tell you what I'm having. But the problem is you may not see a difference because the lens is really kind. You're always going on about my skin, but trust me, in harsh light, it's looking very... Come and poke that, Jo, and she'll go, you're dehydrated. What do you think?
I think you've got lovely skin, but
There's a fly. Where after Jo's looking up notes to make sure she says the right thing. I've had 3 treatments in one. Oh gosh, it looks good, Jo. Look,
Hydrated.
It's hydrated. There she is.
Yeah.
So first I had exfoliation,
Microdermabrasion,
brilliant, which I really needed. Second I had
radio frequency and ultrasound,
Which does what?
Skin toning and tightening,
how's the skin tone, girls? And
then a cool lift, which is
noisy.
hydrating.
It
Very,
makes-
very hydrating.
Make it
Anti-
pro-aging.
Pro-aging.
I think it looks really good. See, I was looking a bit...
It's very hydrating, isn't it?
It's very hydrating. What do you think? Let me know. I know you'll let me know. Right, there's people in the background. How good is that? Look at the wrinkles. Actually, it was really pricey. Right, we walked down the street. It was really... Let me just tell the girls. Looks amazing outside. Thank you. It was much more expensive than I realised, but you only need to do this, she says. God, having gone on and on about saving money in last week's vlog, you only have to do this once every 6 weeks to 2 months. I didn't realise till I went in. Well, you saw the one I had done in London at Notting Hill Gate. I haven't been here. Sorry about the... Honestly, right, I give up. I haven't had one at that place since Christmas. So no wonder I was... Anyway, all the lines were a bit fainter. I shall not rely on gifted facials in London when I happen to be up there, and be a little bit more proactive and book one in for every 2 months. But yes, it wasn't cheap. But I did have 3, well, you heard, 3 different sessions, and it was about 100 quid, but 50 quid a month to get these results. I think I will, no more clothes. I'd rather spend it on keeping my face youthful without any artificial intervention. Okay, more later. Sorry, addendum. God, Brighton's noisy. Addendum is that I will put below, always look below, what each treatment was, in case you missed it as she was talking, so that you can find out locally. But the expensive bit was the one she said at the end. I will write them all down for you, and then you can see locally what you can do, and it'll probably be cheaper if you're not in Brighton. Look at those flowers. Okay, home to Jack and his dog sitter, because I'm off to work away tomorrow in a beautiful place, but more of that next week. Can you see that hotel? The end bit is completely burnt out. The whole hotel was on fire a few days ago. Really sad, because that's great memories from my youth, which I won't tell you about now because I'm in the middle of a busy street. But I had a lot of fun there for a few nights, if you get my drift. So very sad, because I wonder if they'll have to pull it down. Mind you, the main bulk of it looks all right. I do remember being kept awake all night by the buses, and that is where I pick up my brother when he comes to visit on the coach. Okay, that's my little bit of news for today. So, I'm finishing here in my gym jams because I needed to record this bit in a different location, more of that in a bit, before the noise starts next door, because you know builders start at 8 a.m. and it's now 7:30. So I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. I'm sorry it's all me and very little out and about, but the highlights definitely for me was the little bird fledging. How cute is that? And seeing my friend from Florida, Linda, and taking her around Brighton. But I'm really sorry, I didn't film much in Brighton because we were so busy catching up. We had lots and lots of chat to do. It just wasn't long enough. So I will do more Brighton one day, I promise. It's just very, very crowded at the moment, full of tourists, heaving. Well, they probably come here because at the time of recording this, there is horrendous heat waves in Europe. I mean, it's like 49 degrees, somebody said today. So they're all rushing over to England because it's just perfect. I don't often say that, do I? Anyway, this wonderful location I'm in near Ascot, Windsor, in little old England. I've stayed the night in this amazing place, not this house that I'm going to show you, Northcote House, which is a grade 2 listed building full of history. I'm staying in one of the new apartments near it, well, right next to it. So I will tell you all about it next week. It is another retirement idea, and I've just had the most awesome time here for 24 hours. So more on that next week. But thank you for watching. Thank you for being you. I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And do the thumbs up, please, if you like it. And I'll see you next week. Take care.